Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, I'm going to map out this existing wire on my TO-20 so that I can get the new wire on here for the 12-volt conversion and the coil and all that other stuff and drive this thing out of here. The driving this out of here will not happen today, of course. I need to get this wire. See, we got all the old wire in here, and like this, I guess this is tapped in. No, I don't know what this is doing. This is just hanging loose. So I got to dig into all this years of mess. And then I have a new wiring diagram that I put together. I have this is from the owner's manual. This is a copy, and it's not all that good. But last year, see, I'm putting an electronic ignition in there. And this is the wiring diagram from the 12-volt conversion. So I combined this with the existing wiring, or with the original wiring diagram. I actually found one online that was better than this. This is not that great, but it kind of shows everything. I may refer to this as well. So I took every bit of information I could find, and I came up with this last year. But I haven't really looked at this stuff since last year until yesterday. So what I need to do now is start a new page and trace what's actually on there, because this was actually running. Figure out what's on there, map it all out, and then I can start to put the new stuff in. I'll compare my mapping of what's on there now. I'll compare that with this and go from that. I do believe I have new plug wires. I know I have a new coil because that's this flamethrower coil and the Pertronix electronic ignition. And what else? I really don't. I know I put new plugs in there last year because it had problems starting. That's what led to all this. So I bought a new floor light. Not sure where it is, but it's in here somewhere. And I need to assemble that, and then I need some light shining up this way because it's awful dark in there. And I don't want to have a flashlight in my hands the whole time. So let me get that light assembled, and we'll start tracing these wires. Well, my first impressions of this light. This is a smart electrician. Let me get the specs for you. Smart electrician dual head work light with USB. It comes with that little bag that hangs from it and a USB port. So it is 10,000 lumens and 100 watts. Compared to, I think, I'll have to look that up, but the one I was using last year, I've had forever, and it is horrible. It's a halogen light, super, super hot. Let me see how these are. Yeah, these are easily touchable. It's got some big fins on them for cooling, but they're easily touchable. Yeah, even on the lens. The halogen one would burn the heck out of you if you did that. And it puts off ugly yellow light. I mean, looking at the wires here, you wouldn't know if these whitish ones here were white or yellow with that halogen. So I don't think I would ever go back to that kind of lighting again. The LED is the way to go. 5000 K, which is daylight. Just a beautiful light if you need to see the correct colors. But other than that, the thing is, when I picked up the box, I was surprised how heavy it was. It's very well put together. I really like this thing. And then this is a quick disconnect. If you pull that pin out and lift up on this handle, it will sit on these two little legs, and it's fully adjustable, so you can put it like on the ground and point it up when working up under this stuff. So really, really nice, and that's going to help me find what I'm looking for. So I'm going to, well, I got to adjust the cord. I'm going to pull it around, maybe out here, so I can see this mess up in here, and then start tracing where the hell these things go. Mapped out except for the battery terminals, and I do believe this negative went right to the starter switch. Yes, I do believe that's what it did. And then we got the voltage regulator in between here. Yeah, and then positive ground is what it had. And now it's got to be a negative ground. So I got the short cable for the positive ground. Where is that? Right here. It's kind of hard to see. It only goes right to here. Right to the frame right there. It's really hard to get at. I got to pull the air cleaner off to get at it, really. But believe it or not, the cables are the same size, and my replacement cables are both, what are they, 4 gauge? 4 or possibly 0. Yeah, I can't really tell, but they're both heavy gauge. So negative ground is what it will be, and then the positive will go to right to the starter, But that is not what I have on my drawing. I have the positive going to the ignition switch. The positive should go to the starter switch. And this wire, this number 12, that comes into it. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to have to redo this. The positive should go right to the starter switch, and then, like it is now, the... Oh, wait, how would that go? Yeah, because this one that comes off of the ammeter. No, it has one coming. Yeah, I might have to redo this, which is good. I'd rather redo it on paper than have to redo it on here, but I'm going to have to rethink through this and get these two in sync. See if I can find that. Well, actually, the original wiring diagram isn't going to do a whole hell of a lot of good. Okay, that's output to the lights. This is for lights as well. And one of them goes to the coil. And I have nothing going from the switch there directly to the starter switch. So hopefully I don't burn up some wires trying with this. It shouldn't be that difficult. The regulator's got to come out of the mix. So this, I believe, yeah, I don't know why the wire from the regulator and the battery cable both come down to that terminal. But I will get it figured out, and I got to get this thing running ASAP so I can pull this out of here, and then I'll have room to work in here on rainy days. I would like to get a cover for this. I don't want it to sit in the rain. And it's basically the same exact size as a Ford, so maybe I can get a Ford cover for it. Or maybe I can just let it sit out in the rain. You know, that's what they're made to do. So, okay, I thought I had this dead right, but I'll play around with it tonight and see if I can get this figured out. It shouldn't be that difficult. Come on, cat. Cat. Come on. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it for this. Once I do get it figured out, I will post this, or I'll put it in a video, and you can just stop the screen and print the page if you want to. Or I could possibly put it on the website so you can download it. I'm trying to show people this cat. Off. Off. Okay, well, I was going to try to show you something, but the cat's... There we go. Yeah, I have two things on the negative post on the ammeter. Yeah, and this is based on something that's not here right now as well. It's based on the online wiring diagram that I found. So I guess I'll have to find that again. And I'm not even sure that online one was correct. because the owner's manual here has something entirely different. So first I'll go through this and make sure that what's on there now is according to this. Make sure that my new drawing is according to this. And then I will go through this and try to get a new one of this. So that'll about do it for today. If you want to see this thing get wired up and hopefully start and get the hell out of here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click on the update icon so you receive notice when I post new videos. And until then, have yourself a great day.